What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite host and jealous hater Apoc, and welcome back to this week's episode of the Weekly Takedown, where I discuss multiple topics with multiple people and basically whatever I want based around social media. And today, of course, we have Kyra and more drama around her. I know, shocking. And then we have somebody new, someone who I have never talked about, and her name is Sierra Furtado. She's a lifestyle vlogger who apparently just got exposed by her ex. Okay, let's get it. So we're just gonna pop this one off with Sierra, who again is a lifestyle vlogger who has amassed over 900,000 subs on YouTube and has been in the YouTube game for a hot minute. So I guess she's one of those OGs. Who cares? Now, I really don't know much about her, so I did decide to do a little digging, and come to find out, she's a full-on Regina George. Spoiled, bratty, and just a real peach to be around. Which, you know, those types are not uncommon on YouTube. Now, Sierra here was in a relationship with this dude named Alex where they got engaged back in 2017. And this is relevant because roughly 2 years later, in 2019, they broke it all off, the engagement, and they separated. But in typical vlogger, YouTuber fashion, they played pretend and acted like everything was just awesome and amazing on camera, but behind the scenes, man, life must have been just miserable for them. Now, apparently these two lovebirds uploaded a breakup video each, separately of course, on their own channels, and although I couldn't find Alex's video, Sierra seemed to give off the impression that things just weren't working out between them. But again, as it always seems to happen, whether it's 2 weeks, 2 months, or even 2 years, somebody gets salty and froggy and wants to spill all the tea. Which, that's exactly what Alex did. Or wanted to do. But before we get into all that, I wanted to mention that a few days ago Sierra uploaded this Q&A answering juicy questions and catching up, where she went on about the sun, the moon, the stars, and other signs. I don't know, just more nostalgic garbage. But aside from all that, things did actually start to get juicy in that Q&A when she answered a question about prenups.
Ooh, this is a juicy one. So this person said, what are your thoughts on signing a prenup if ever you decided to get married? I don't know. Here we go. I don't know. This might have controversy, but I just feel like if you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, or you've started something yourself from the ground up and it's successful, you need to protect yourself. I feel like it's a little shady if someone doesn't want to sign it, because like, what are your intentions then? Like, I mean, I know that personally I want to be married for the rest of my life. If I'm getting married, obviously I want to do it one time. You know, that's why I think certain engagements have been called off in the past, because I don't want to fail at my marriage. Like, I want it to be very healthy and last forever.
So this is what initially sparked a reaction and response from Alex, because she's high-key shading his ass behind his back basically too, which is just, you know, a red flag, as she would say. Now, even though she didn't mention his name, it's so obvious that she's talking about him, calling him a shady person filled with bad intentions and red flags, all because he wouldn't sign a damn prenup. But of course, the ones that always play the victim are always the ones who like to leave out all the big details or things that they did. Now, I really don't feel like reading all this out. My reading disorder is on a good one today, so I'll just quickly sum all this up. And if you want to read all this for yourself, go ahead, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, let's just skim through what he said. So basically, it's starts off with Alex stating that he didn't sign the prenup because she's a real B-word or something, and that she tried to get him to sign it pretty early on too in the relationship, and it seems like the reason why was because she was trying to get a brand deal or something. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but from his words, that's what it seems like. So is that why she wanted to get the prenup in general? I don't know. If so, that's wild, man. But he goes on to say that he did a lot for her, like editing and doing assistant things while never getting paid for it, while also being viewed as the lazy boyfriend mooching off his successful girlfriend. He also states that he put his life on hold, you know, putting his career on the back burner to help her focus on her career on YouTube, which apparently bit him in the ass. But the prenup that she presented never gave him any rights to any of those videos featured with him or based around his name. And on top of that, he claims that he was the one that broke off the engagement and not the other way around. But Sierra spun the story to protect her image. But the reason why he ended the engagement was because he had a really bad asthma attack. And instead of Sierra being there for Alex when he needed her the most, she bailed on him for a McGriddle. But even after all that, and after the breakup, Alex just wanted to get on with his life. He wanted to live a private life. Yet Sierra just won't leave well enough alone. She keeps dragging him and his name online mind, or at least implying that it's him. It's so obvious that it is him, which is what, prompted this response from him. But somewhere shortly after the breakup, Sierra was like leading Alex on while messing around with some random dude that she met from Cabo. And then when that guy from Cabo got tired of her, Sierra basically tried to come crawling back to Alex, even intimidating other girls that he was interested in while also ruining his birthday. Bro, what the hell is wrong with this chick, man? But the relationship, and even after, caused a deep depression for Alex. My guy couldn't even leave his house because of her. But he does end his statement or rant on Twitter by telling Sam, which by the way is Sierra's new boyfriend of like 2 years, so I guess not really new, he's just, the most recent one. But he told him to get a prenup himself because she's the actual shady one. Man, what the hell? That's a lot to take in. I cannot imagine what Alex went through. And I hope he gets the peace that he needs because holy shit. And I hope that Sierra's ass gets some karma and that it'll be swift and just. But that's all there really is to the story. Obviously, there's a lot more context to everything. I just kind of simplified it because it's a lot, But I think it's time to talk about Kyra and her so-called statement where she addresses all the drama. And I know I already talked about this on a stream and in a shorter video, but you all already know my ass has so much more to say on these things. Hearing about a bunch of wildly fun rumors after my breakup is comical. I don't know why she's acting like the breakup just happened or something. It's been 5 months. Heading towards 6 now, and there's been nothing but speculation since the breakup. It's not so much the breakup itself, it's the fact that you were telling Oscar to what defines cheating for him, when everyone's version or definition of cheating is way different. And then when Oscar tried to express himself and how he feels, you shut his down quick, sis. You really did. You said you're not gonna put that part in the video. And then right after, you had the audacity, after cuddling up to another dude, and say that you were uncomfortable that Oscar was texting Hannah. No, apparently you were doing the same damn thing, but worse, because you were actually touching someone. So Kyra, by your logic, even you don't really have any, it's not cheating and okay for you to literally physically comfort another guy behind Oscar's back, but it's not okay for Oscar to text a mutual friend that you both share? Like, that literally doesn't make any sense at all. But like I said, there has been a lot of allegations against Kyra, with no proof too, but this one photo is all we really need. And the best part is that she can't just shrug this one off. I'm so sorry to anyone who has come across any negative things about me or my family. So she's sorry for the drama in T channels, but not actually sorry for the way she handled everything. Bruh. And is she on something? Is she buying more than butt plugs? Because no one's saying anything about Oscar or the kids. It's mainly about Kyra. I mean, sure, there are some like myself who still want to point out the faults with Oscar and his because he's no saint either. But in this direct situation, it's only really about Kyra and her actions, so I don't know what the hell she's even going on about. All I will say regarding this is that some people will do anything in their power to try to bring others down. Well, we already know who she's talking about because it can't be me. But regardless, the fact that she said that she finds my content factual speaks volumes. We definitely do not see that from these types. Be that through rumors, lies, or anything else they can get their hands on. Didn't Kyra say before that she's just peachy with creators making money off her name? It's not worth my time to defend every single thing said about me, but I will say this, regardless if you want to believe it or don't, I did not and have never cheated on Oscar. Kyra, come on, really? You only were trying to cheat on your ex-boyfriend with Oscar. Then when it didn't work out, you just hopped on back to your ex, huh? And she says others like attention. As you can see by my actions, if I'm not happy, I will leave. Yeah, not really, Kyra, because by your words from the breakup video, you stayed for like a whole ass year before actually leaving. Also with no attempt trying to make anything better at all. I mean, neither did Oscar, but Kyra was literally telling him that all was Gucci. And to be real, my guy needs a little help up there. There's not a lot going on. So she did linger. She does linger. She didn't even spark the damn conversation to break it off. Oscar brought it up, and before anything happened at all, Kyra literally stated that she was trying to sabotage their relationship to get Oscar to break up with her so that she didn't have to feel the guilt, but didn't give a damn if he did. I will also say, what is being said about me on the internet is so far-fetched. Most of it an outright lie. guy. Yeah, see, this is where you missed the mark, Kyra. You should have just addressed the allegations and rumors. People would actually respect you for that, you know? Of course you'll still get heat. You'll still get some slack online, but at least people wouldn't think that you're trying to avoid the situation and dodge it. But if things are being pushed out, debunk them, dispute them, refute them, because all you're doing here with this statement is just making the situation worse for you. And believe it or not, people in my real life are doing well. Like I said in my first video on this, she means her and her friends and family are doing just fine with her or whatever, which is horse because Oscar's mom was trying to get him to expose Kyra online, which says a lot. Even Oscar's sister has unfollowed Kyra. So this is not true. You are lying. Who I date and when I date will never be made public until way down the road you don't bring them home to mama on the first day. Of course, she wants to keep someone she's dating a secret from the internet, but doesn't mind showcasing trying to get Oscar to sleep with other women. How does that one work? Let's stop pretending, Kyra, that you have any sort of standards that you must uphold because you literally exploit your children for money. She won't post her boy toy, but the minute her kid slices their toes up with a piece of glass, she makes video after video after video, milking her babies dry, not giving them the same respect that she shows for Preston, or herself even. A guy who's so weak that he let a shady girl wreck his relationship. Don't get it twisted, folks, he's just as much to blame as Kyra, but still it's sad, man, that her kids always seem to come last. Oh, and it's quite cute that Kyra wants to act like the reason her and Preston aren't public yet is because she has any morals or whatever. But in all reality, she's just avoiding another ratio. It's ironic how so many people are worried for my kids, but the only thing harming or embarrassing them is the drama and rumors those exact people are creating and spreading. Oh boy, who's gonna tell her? Yeah, no, me discussing your couple's photo with Preston will not harm your children, Kyra. But you know what will? Bringing home Preston and the kids wondering why he's sleeping in daddy's spot in the bed. I am happy, my kids are happy, and I will not let this bring us down. But how do we actually know that, Kyra? How do we know if you all are happy? Because a couple of months before you broke it off with Oscar, you said the same thing, that you all were happy, that you were living the life that you always wanted to live. So I really don't believe you when you say you're happy. Thank you for the crazy amount of support messages, comments, texts I've received over the last little while. Yeah, is that why she had to limit her comments over on Instagram? All the positivity and support? Yeah, just keep telling yourself that. I know this sentence is cliche, but I truly mean that it helps way more than you know. And I don't know what I did to get so damn lucky to receive all the love and supporters that our family has. Well, I can simplify that. It's fairly easy. You exploited your children, queen. That's what happened. That's what you did. But aside from that, like I said, I really don't think she has many on her side. Fan pages even turning on her, telling her to KYS, which I do not condone, by the way. But still, like, people are turning on her. She limits her comments. She made that Instagram story a couple weeks or so ago after the breakup, telling her community to go kick rocks or something because she had a tsunami of backlash. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's about it. Well, let me know what you guys think down below of Kyra's statement and of the Sierra Furtado thing. Man, like I said, I hope karma comes her way because she really did that guy dirty. But that's it for now, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.